Hey guys, Don and Ash here.
Hi!
Back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be going back and checking out one of the most amazing cinematics I've ever seen from the Diablo 4 franchise. This one is By Three They Come.
I am so excited.
Honestly, the first time we saw it, my heart is beating already.
I know. It's like literally like obviously we've seen this before
Yeah.
a few times, but literally like
It sends us over the moon.
I'm like like I said, I'm already so excited to watch it again because
Yes.
I know how phenomenal
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's still been a bit since we last seen it though.
It's been a long time since we watched this, but like I remember when this came out and the hype level it got to was like literally immeasurable, and it feels
Yeah.
like I know it's so long ago, but it feels like when the launch date trailer came out, the release date cinematic, it just feels like this one was yesterday. Like it just brought it all back to the forefront.
It's so true. It's
right?
so true.
So
Woo!
yeah, we're excited to dive back into this one, and I hope you guys are too. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Okay. All right.
It gets me every time.
My heart. I didn't remember how loud that was. My hands are shaking already.
I know my knees are.
Quiet. Shut up.
I like how I think is that like a rune word on the floor?
Yeah.
I never noticed that. Or something. It looks like a rune word on the floor.
Totally.
I am shaking.
I have ascent. Run.
Let's go! You know what I just realized? In the Diablo gameplay, in the gameplay we see, you crawl out of the hole at the start. I wonder if that's that cave, like that's that area. Going on. Alright. I love the rune words. Oh, it looks so real.
Just keep running.
I want to visit this place in game so bad.
I truly hope we can. Like, we gotta be able to.
He's not going to make it. He has to.
Blessed Akarat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine.
I'm like, I can't believe these aren't people.
I know. I know, right?
All the gold we want.
It looks so real.
There.
Even the fact that he's losing blood and the haziness.
I just came here for knowledge.
Sure you did, bud.
Oh, those things are so damn scary.
Now, breach the seal.
Look
Get
at
through
it.
that door.
Look at it. Literally, masterpiece.
I like the lighting.
Literally masterpiece.
Oh, light, help me.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Yeah,
By three, they come.
the light just does it for me. The flickering on
By
every
three,
surface.
This,
thy way
the-
opens. Blood show. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh! As soon as I saw his blood moving.
Blood. Blood is the key.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh!
What? I need two of you. Go. I'll hold
Oh,
you. Go.
My hands are literally shaking.
So, it says the blood
God.
of the willing goes.
it's like I got it.
Yeah. Don't tell me nothing. Oh, my heart. Boys, this is a mistake. This is a mistake.
The dust.
It worked.
We have to help him.
He's dead already.
You could have made it.
I was say, I remember being like that jump. Like, no, he could totally have made it.
Yeah, if that guy didn't. If that guy didn't hit the chain, he could have made it.
It's a shame he didn't make it.
What a jerk. He's definitely a rogue.
Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere.
I hope
Read this.
that those things that I think are rune words, I hope there are new rune words in D4.
That would be epic.
Runes and rune
By
words.
three they come.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
three thy way opens. By the blood of them willing.
He's like, oh.
Hail the creator. Huh. Hail the daughter of... Oh no.
What about the toy?
I
What's it
knew
say?
the first time he was gonna say
This
hatred.
is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me! We came here for treasure.
Oh, like, I
This place.
so strongly dislike them.
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
Yeah. Ooh, who's-
There are no speakers behind us, and I swear that sounded like it was coming from behind us.
Yeah. It's so eerie.
The audio spatial awareness, next level. Oh my god. Just cracking his bones.
This. Oh!
No chance, bud. Oh, the nerd chills. Let's
can't.
go. Let's go. He's so scared.
I mean, I would be too.
Oh yeah, I would be crying at this point, like crying. Like,
just a blubbering mess.
yeah, like just crying.
The eternal light protects me.
Oh man, the Wilhelm scream, hey?
Guide my soul to
Yeah.
thy liberty.
I remember, it's just, it's the same feeling. I'm like,
By the blood of the willing.
my
Yes.
stomach.
We call thee home.
Look at him.
I'm like, he is pretty cool. The leather work.
Oh, his outfit. Oh.
Thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my
Open your eyes.
This scene is insane. I swear I'm looking at a real human.
eternal light protects me. Thy eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Best line in the cinematic.
And he knows it. He's like, oh,
Yes.
yeah, you got me.
Oh
I
my
can't.
goodness.
I can't.
Knowledge you seek.
Oh my goodness.
Surrender.
He's so calm.
Speak the words.
Evilly calm.
Evilly calm,
Call
yes.
her home.
His voice, though,
Yeah.
it's like oddly soothing.
By three.
The
They
breath,
come.
like the heat in his breath, the
Yeah.
condensation
By
in the air.
three, Thy way opens.
I couldn't believe he was doing this the first time.
By the blood of the willing,
I cannot believe.
we call thee home.
Ah.
Gross.
Hail, daughter of hatred,
He literally cannot believe what he's seeing. I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
creator of sanctuary.
The detail they went into for this.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I almost want to be like, did you guys need to go that far?
Like, yes.
Lilith.
There's so many details that I didn't notice the first time, like the fact that his pinky's cut off when they touch hands. Oh my goodness. I could stare at each one of these scenes for like half an hour dissecting every single piece of it.
Everything, yeah.
Literally the bone structure of her
Blessed
foot.
Mother,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
save us.
Look at her eyes. That blood cape is next level. Let's go. Let's go.
So epic, so cool. Oh my
goodness.
All my endorphins are like oozing right now.
I'm so happy that we didn't watch that for a while. we need a breather. Wow, that was so good.
Like,
how do we do the breakdown of this? I honestly don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I love how from the beginning I didn't remember the shock of the
door?
The door hitting the wall or the window, right? Just bam, and you're like, you sit up immediately.
Immediately.
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
I can't get over like you said, the amount of
The first rune word I noticed, I'm gonna put my mouse over on the screen, was right here.
Yeah.
Like when I notice symbols like this on the floor, I'm like, is that a rune word? Or sorry, is that a rune symbol? And you cannot tell me that D4 is not gonna have new runes. And obviously new rune words, but new runes, I'm so excited to find new runes. I'm playing Diablo 2 Resurrected right now, and like I've never been so excited to play something I've played and beaten like 40, 50 million times. But I'm just loving the Diablo experience, and I'm just like vicariously living through all the people that have played beta and all the people that have gotten into place. But I'm just like, oh my liminy snickety jiminies. I can't wait. I can't wait. I need it in my life right now. Like,
honestly, like the wait is like so much. It's gonna be so worth it.
Speaking about weight, the biggest weight will be lifted off my shoulders when that comes out. Like, we're gonna do a live stream, and you guys are gonna see the giddiest 35-year-old child you've ever seen in your life. It's gonna be ridiculous. Like,
I am like looking forward to it so much, and I know you are. You're like, whatever I am gonna be, you're gonna be like 10 times as much because like of the sheer amount of history you have with this game compared to me. You know, like
goodness. I can't wait to experience it with you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to experience it with you. I can't wait to share all of our moments with you guys. It is going to be a freaking blast. 2023 is full of some of the most, like, gaming has finally turned around. I can confidently say that gaming has returned through all the years of turmoil, whatever happened last couple years. I don't want to talk about it. This game is the pinnacle for me, and there are so many under my personal gaming umbrella that are fantastic that I'm not going to bring them up here, but I can't wait to do reactions of those, and I'm so excited about those too.
Yes.
Back to the scene here. You remember, I don't know, so if anybody else has seen the gameplay, when you choose a character in the first cutscene, this is public knowledge, so it's out there, and has been for years. When your character crawls from their in-game cinematic to you being able to play them, they crawl through a little tunnel. You remember?
I do.
And I'm just like, is that this area? Honestly, is that this area that we see in the cinematic right here? Because I would just be stoked.
Yeah, because they're.
I mean,
remember they go through a wall, right?
I don't remember, but when they come out the tunnel, it's not like they're in a building like this. It's just a far-fetched, I hope, right? Nothing to it.
They come out to a.
They come out to a hill.
Cliff?
It doesn't really matter. It's a
Anyway,
far-fetched hope, and I just thought that'd be a cool connection if that was real.
It definitely would be.
All right, let's go through this and talk about some of our favorite scenes. We won't watch the whole thing, but we'll kind of skip through it, okay?
Oh my gosh.
So, right from the beginning, what class do we think these two are? I'm like, we got a barbarian and a rogue.
Yeah, hands down.
100% barbarian and rogue. Hopefully everyone's got their names reserved for the game. I definitely got my names written down. I'm ready to go. Nobody better steal my names. I'm watching you.
I'm gonna type that in so fast.
So all 10 of them. Awesome. Like, I love the way they did the priest or monk or whatever he is, his blurred vision.
Yes.
I want to know, I remember you asked this before, is there any relationship between him and the other dark-skinned girl, the other black girl, in the new cinematic?
In the new cinematic,
Not because they're black or anything, but just, it's like they both are priests or they both come from, like, what seems like a holy faction.
I was going to say, not coven, but, like, yeah.
It seems like they do, right?
Yeah.
So, again, we're just kind of reaching, but I think it would do a benefit to us both to dive into the lore and the wiki websites and just read everything we can about everything to piece it together. And if you guys want to see that and share that experience with us, please tell us down in the comments, and we will totally start making those lore videos for you guys to learn it for ourselves, too. Yes, I have been playing Diablo my whole life, but like 90% of everybody doesn't actually read all the books and go into the lore and everything like that. So,
or honestly, it's like we read so much, and there's so much out there that it's like, it's hard to retain it all.
It really is. It really is. It's like, you know,
I need a refresher.
Yeah, we definitely got to go back and dive into it. I think that was one of my favorite details about this. It's just the priest's blurred vision throughout.
Honestly, they did it perfectly.
Can we talk about the flickering lights? Everything in this cinematic is lit by a torch. Everything is lit by flickering light. Maybe except for like the end scene when there's more of a stable light.
Yeah.
But most of the scenes in this are lit by flickered light, and I can't explain it. We have watched like Unreal Cinematic, you know, deep dives into how insane graphics are becoming. It's probably a step ahead of us, definitely a step ahead of our understanding about how they implement that into cinematics. But I just simply want to say, I think we both want to say that it's mind blowing.
It truly, it's absolutely incredible what is able to be accomplished now, and what this team has done with it consistently.
It's not. I honestly can't gush enough about it. Every time the light moves the littlest bit, we see detail change. Like, I know everybody out there, including me, can just literally stare at all of these scenes for like hours. Like, put this on repeat and just pay attention to something new every single time.
I was gonna say, there's always something new that your eye catches.
Yeah.
I cannot get over like the skin, the eyes, the gloss, the lighting, like you said, every single time.
Yeah.
Like the fabric, we see that close up of the leather work.
Yes.
All the indentation that's done to it.
Speaking about detail, they do it great in the cinematics. They did it great in game for the revamp of Diablo 2, Diablo 2 Resurrected. Like when you zoom into your character, my goodness.
Yeah.
If anybody played the original Diablo 2, when you look at your items on the character, they have like a special graphic. Like the Wall of Eyes is a shield that has like skulls on it and stuff like that. But when you look on your character, it was just a generic graphic back in the day. Well, the revamp team did such a phenomenal job. I think it was Vicarious Visions. I think it's the studio that did it.
Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully I'm right on that. Hopefully I'm not just saying something completely wrong. But they did a phenomenal job, and now all the details on your character are the same as the actual hand-drawn graphics.
They literally went like above and beyond
so what I'm
to
trying
remaster
to say is,
that.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that's the level that they went for a game that's, like 20 years old or something like that?
Yeah.
More than 20 years old. Diablo 4, everything I've seen about it is just... Everything I've seen about that game is just... The people working on that game, they understand, and I said this in a comment earlier today, they give me Blizzard North hope. They've literally brought back that vibe for me. Like, I don't know what it is, but they've taken the best of every franchise. They've taken the best of, I think, what every type of user wants from each of the iterations of the game.
Yeah.
You know, the darkness from Diablo 1.
Yes.
The experience from Diablo 2 and
Yes.
the integral gameplay. The modernization is the word I'm going to use of Diablo 3. I'm not going to say the graphic style because, come on, let's be real. But the modernization of it.
Yeah.
I do say that the game feels good to play. It did feel good to play to me. What I'm seeing of Diablo 4 looks incredible.
Yeah.
When I say feels good to play, we're not just talking about how things look when you click. Like, feel from a game, or feel from games comes from, like, we interact with games with our hand on the mouse and the keyboard. So feel comes from what you hear, what you see.
Yeah.
Things that stimulate your senses. And the attention to audio detail in the game, if you haven't gone into the quarterly updates for Diablo 4, do yourself a favor.
Go check them out.
Go check them out. Because they are worth it.
They're like jam-packed with all this like behind-the-scenes stuff. And they go so much into detail about, like Don said, the audio stuff.
Any questions you have.
Customization stuff.
Yeah.
The environment.
Yeah.
How they put all that together.
For the first time in a Diablo franchise, they're finally being a very open book with the creation process. There's been so many different iterations of, like, the skill tree, for example, in Diablo 4, and even the character stats and even the inventory. Like, they really interacted with the community to understand what we want as a whole, and it's beyond words. It's going to be great.
I'm honestly getting goosebumps just talking about that too, because to have a dev team, or sorry, I don't want to say dev specifically, but to have a team do that and actually listen to the players is just absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Like it means so much. Like
yes. Thank you.
Like so much. There aren't words to say how like appreciative that we are, and I'm sure the rest of the Diablo community is.
Yes.
To like feel listened to.
Feel heard, yeah.
Yeah, to feel heard.
Yeah.
And like
yeah, now she's getting goosebumps.
It's so silly, but like also not silly. It's just like it's so refreshing to see that. Again, doubling back with what Dawn said, like I don't know what happened to gaming the last few years, but like this time around it feels so good. And like I'm so excited for everything that's coming back into the gaming world.
Yes.
Like
yes.
And just
yes.
Blizzard is like spearheading it.
Yes. I feel like I'm at church. Just yes.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness, yes. All right. So this scene at the there we go. This scene at the start was amazing. Obviously when they put the blood in, I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Are you sure you want to mess with that?
Yeah. And like the rogue dude especially, such a jerk.
Such a jerk.
He's dead already. I'm like, dudes, you could have saved him. He doesn't really, the guy that got killed or whatever, doesn't really, he doesn't really have like a class archetype.
Yeah.
Doesn't really remind me of any specific class, but he got wrecked.
Yeah.
He got crunched. Shame he didn't make it.
Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways.
This heckin' guy.
Yeah, right? So, yeah, this scene right here, like, as soon as he read it and said daughter of, I'm like, I knew it. I knew that he was gonna say daughter of hatred.
You're like, oh no.
Yeah. I was like, the first time I watched it, I like finished his sentence for him.
This space is so cool.
You can't tell me that these won't exist in game. There's no way. Excuse me. There's no way that these spaces won't exist in game. Maybe late game, because it's like this is where Lilith got resurrected essentially.
Yeah.
So I would expect this not to be early on in the game, but
at some point.
Yeah, this reminds me of a tomb.
Yeah.
I know that I forget the guy, the bald guy, the guy that summoned her with the pinky cut off. I forget his name. We did find out his name at some point.
Yeah.
But you know, there's a large part of me personally that has to stay away from things I'm overly hyped about at some point, because it just becomes like an unhealthy obsession.
Yeah.
Right?
Fair enough.
It's like I just need to take a break away from this because I love it so much that like when that game comes out, I'm not leaving this chair. I'm it's gonna be
nothing else in the world will exist.
It's full degenerate mode. She's like, oh god. Sorry, man. I'm dragging her down the pit hole as far as I can.
I'm gonna be sitting in, my chair just doing the same thing. I'm so looking forward to it though. Like I'm stoked. I'm stoked to discover this chapter of Diablo with you and share it with everyone else.
Yes.
And like
I love little details. Oops, we didn't have enough.
Like he's obviously so nervous, so jittery. He's like, no.
Yeah.
We don't want to do this. This
Yeah.
is not okay.
I love little details like this guy. How his teeth are very all over the place.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's just, why would you create a character like that, right? Like, and it just goes the level of detail they go to make characters unique.
Yeah.
I've never looked at his teeth before. They're like, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody's teeth. I'm just saying, for a character, I'm just saying, like, they really go into every single detail.
Yeah. So
right?
I'm like pausing because I'm just like, he's got tattoos too?
On his neck.
Yeah, like he's got one here and off the side. I'm like, I didn't even notice that
we would never notice this. Yeah, unless we went through this frame by frame, we would never notice this. And it's just like, wow, guys. Wow. I need to understand the process. Like, are these characters like rigged as individuals and modeled beforehand? How is it that they are used and motioned to make look so real?
They gotta be.
It blows my mind. The sweat and blood mixture on his cheek. Like, look the way the light wraps around the priest's face. You can like Like my body tenses up when he hits them because I'm like, you could kind of.
I know. I'm just like,
feel what it would like to, be bleeding out or whatever, and then be hit in the stomach. But again, back with the blurred vision.
I don't know.
Unreal.
Maybe it's a temple.
Unreal. So I'm a fan of the barbarians, but this barbarian's an a-hole. I'm like, you and me, homie, we fighting. I'll see you on the battlefield. His look of surprise, right? She's like, huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What just happened?
So yeah, we got. Look at the floor again? I want to see those runes on the floor again, real quick. No, it just looks down. So okay, here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 main symbols, and I guess the middle one. I really would love to know if this is a rune word. If we look at it from this angle where my mouse is in the room, it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
Right? I just want to know. I want to know. I literally want to open up Diablo 2, look at every rune symbol, and even these smaller runes in between the big circles.
Yeah.
I'm like, which runes are you? Like, honestly, like what?
And the the ones like off to the side up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's 2 off to the side.
There.
Right here and right in front of the barbarian guy. He's standing right in front of one. Like, these got to be runes. I literally want to open up Diablo 2 right now and be like after this video, I'm opening up the game.
Where are they?
Yeah. So, this scene is awesome.
I was gonna say the scene right after this too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I know. I'm like, just wait. No, not after this one.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Is it when
this? Yeah. He just appears. Like he's just there. Like they hit him so well.
The camera movement is excellent. Like, to frame the barbarian so tight, I would say as a cinematographer is a risky move unless you are 100% confident in what you are framing. Obviously, this isn't real life, so they can manipulate and go back. It doesn't matter. Bar none, it's amazing. Yeah. Bar none, it's amazing. Like, I really love the framing they chose. Amazing.
Because it just gets you.
And that sound effect is so nails on a chalkboard, right? It's the perfect sound effect. I love how immediately he's got. I'm not sure if he had this over his eye before, the eye patch, but did he have the scratch on his face before? Or did maybe he get that from fighting? We'll have. You guys will have to go back and check. Let's see. Maybe we can go back and check right here real quick.
I think he had the patch. Yeah, no, he had it before.
Yeah, he does. His face is cut up. Yeah. I wonder if that happened with them fighting to get down here. Whatever. Yeah, I wasn't ready for him to turn into. Is it Rathma? Is that the name? No. It's not. No, the priest of Rathma. Those are necromancers.
Just the sheer force he used as well, and it just
his zombified face immediately, like the blood dripping out of his face, is so cool. And can we talk about another thing that really makes scenes have a specific energy is color grading.
Yeah.
People don't talk about color grading enough. I don't think a lot of people understand the effect of color grading enough. When we go to the beginning scenes, it's very warm, and it's slowly, as you look through the cinematic, if you can see my scrub here, we got warm scenes. It slowly gets darker and grayer, and the color starts getting pulled out of it. And then when we're down here and it's ominous and supposed to be very creepy, we have cool colors and very damp color scheme. Do you want to point something out here?
No, sorry. I was gonna say you got a rune on the. I was gonna say there's rune on the pillars, but I'm like, we know that.
Yeah, there's runes everywhere down here. Like, I can't wait to see how they play with the camera angles and camera zoom in game to make you feel like when you're in spaces like this, like it's way more spacious.
Yeah.
Because obviously in Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, it's always been a static camera, the static camera position.
Yeah.
But in Lost Ark, which is also isometric.
True.
The dungeons in that game blew our mind and really made us go, wow.
Yeah. No, they were extremely done so well.
I could swear I would say that the Diablo team absolutely paid attention to the successes and the troubles of Lost Ark, and specifically how they do their dungeons. Like some of those dungeons, even though it's isometric, when the map started twisting and the camera started twisting, I literally sat here and had like a boomer moment. I'm like, I was trying to follow the screen. I'm like, what is going on?
I know. It was like, is this actually happening right now?
It was so cool. It was so cool.
Yeah. It was refreshing to see.
Very.
And to play.
So, I'm not saying Diablo 4 has to do something like that, but just if they got inspiration from that at all, I cannot wait to see how some of these spaces are experienced by players in game.
Hands down. Hands down.
All right. Do you have any favorite scenes? I think
it's so hard with this one.
I think my favorite scenes are coming up at the end here.
Yeah.
Love that transition too. Somebody in the comment, remind us of this guy's name. His outfit, so cool. His outfit is so cool. And like speaking of outfits, in Diablo 4 you're gonna have like some outfits that you're able to, like his outfit just reminds me of something you can buy in the store, like a complete costume for your character.
Set. Yeah.
A set, yeah. I love just like the debris stuck to his head and stuff like that. It's everything.
The reflection.
Yeah. Unreal. It makes you stare into his eyes.
Yeah.
It makes you stare into his eyes, which makes this scene so much more powerful. And then the reflection back.
Yeah.
These are things that I just don't like. Woo!
Again, it's just everything.
It really is.
And I'm like, it's everything they do, but it means everything. Like, it just means so much.
Yeah. One of my favorite things is when I noticed the focal plane. Like, if anybody understands camera stuff and anybody understands camera work, there's something called aperture, which is your focal plane, which means what's in focus. This is a very basic lesson for people who don't know. So basically, what I'm saying here is in this scene, I'm going to pull my mouse right up to this section. This section of his eyebrows in focus, but this section isn't. I love the focal plane because it's not gonna move with the character as the character moves. They'll go in and out of focus from that. Like they literally get that. For people who understand how cameras work and like how you get depth of field and things to look in the foreground and background, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's not like just everything's in focus. It's just the planes of focus. It's such a nerdy technical thing to get excited about, and I'm like, yes!
Yeah,
Yes. And all the knowledge you seek is here.
Yeah, he's way too evilly cool, right? Way too evilly cool.
Way too evilly cool.
So he finally, I think that he has that moment of realization at that point.
Yeah.
Like that he's honestly in this evil guy's capture. You're not going anywhere and you're bleeding out.
Yep.
What choice do you have?
What option do you got?
He's right. You literally did come down here for knowledge. You got yourself into this position.
Yep.
That's what it is. In the video.
Yeah.
But
just the fact that he has to come to terms with that.
That wash of emotion, that change of emotion over his face.
Yeah, and you feel it.
You literally do, right?
Like, I needed to take a breath, too, because I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he takes a big breath.
Yeah,
and his shoulders drop. I love the subtle detail of the shoulder drop. You just know it's like when you feel like defeated or elated, you sigh, right? And wow, it's so subtle.
And like you said, the breath,
like
you can tell it's cold down there.
I love the light change. That subtle light change to it's like a second of, and he says it by 3, and darkness washes over his face. I love it. I love it. And then the light washes over his face, which is like, not that I want to say he comes to ascension, but he kind of is ascending in a evil way. Like he's, he's living out his purpose. Yeah. Maybe this wasn't his purpose as a monk, but it is definitely his purpose that he chose going to that damn cave. With you got fooled, man. Those 3 mercenaries, they fooled your ass. Like, I don't know what they told you to get you to go down there with them, but they got you.
Knowledge. I'm here for knowledge. It's definitely not money.
Yeah, no, I don't think he needs money. They got him. And you're done. And you're dead.
Can we talk about too the flashbacks in here?
Flashback.
Like we see Inarius. What I think is Inarius.
Did we? Where?
Me too.
It's gotta be.
It's during one of these moments.
I don't think there is any more flash. Oh, let's see.
Yeah. Here, he's chained. Like that's Inarius, right?
I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that. Hold on.
Hail, daughter of hatred.
Like, right? Like.
What in the world? Oh, this is what I mean about details you don't notice. It just happens so fast. My brain's never stopped to be like, yep, there he is. I mean, it could be, couldn't be, but those are the wings behind.
I'm like, pretty darn sure
those are the wings. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh!
Which like,
I'm having a moment right now.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is the last we kind of heard. Again, I'm not too sure of the lore completely, but I'm like, that's kind of the last thing we heard of Inarius, right?
I can't remember. My brain is just blown at this point.
I think that's also why, like, when you watch the release date trailer and you see him, it's like again, I thought it was Tyrael at first.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you're whatever.
I'm like, the reason I thought it was Tyrael is because like Tyrael's the angel you see most of the times, but like if you think about it for a second, Tyrael's wings have never been that big.
No. So yeah,
right? Like, yeah.
We all know there was Inarius in the release date trailer.
It's like seeing Inarius for the first time. That dude is jacked.
Yeah.
Inarius is badass. I can't wait to watch those. We're gonna go back and watch the Diablo 3 cinematics, the in-game cinematics. Please join us for those. They're gonna be amazing.
Yes, 100%. But what I'm saying is, I'm just like, yeah. So this is Inarius.
Yeah.
But then we see him in the next one. He ain't in chains anymore.
I can't remember how he got in chains. We'll talk about it in a lore video.
Yeah.
We'll have to deep dive back into a lore video. I'm
the story.
I'm having a moment. Okay, wrapping this up. The blood cape is wickedly cool.
Honestly, it was like, mwah.
Yeah.
Like chef's kiss,
gross.
Cherry on top.
Gross. Like.
But perfect.
Yes. But yeah, absolutely perfect. Like I was astounded when she puts her foot down. Her foot comes down on the ground, and just all the bone structure at the top of her foot.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow. Okay.
And the stillness here, his
because
pupils
you know he's dead. Yeah.
Like
unreal. Oh man, they tie it together so well. The music comes in and it fills up. Boom, boom. Such a moment.
I'm just like.
I love how you can see through the layer of her skin, as if her skin's like
it's a membrane,
like just freshly born or something like that, right? She just. Oh my goodness!
The little
gross, grimy, but amazing. How many people have this as their desktop wallpaper? Come on, that end scene right there.
Yeah.
All right.
I am just so at a loss for words at the end of this all to wrap that all up. It's just like. Oh my gosh.
Have we ever been excited for a World of Warcraft expansion as this?
No.
I love World of Warcraft. I really do. I love more than words. Like I really do. It's been a thing with me for a long time. A game that you can, leave and return to, and the world's always there, and it's fun. But this is I can't find the words to explain how over the top this is.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly.
And I'm really happy that you're just as excited about it.
So stoked.
I'm so stoked to share this lifelong gaming passion with Ash and with you all too. We are gonna be streaming as much as we can. We are gonna be putting out as much Diablo 4 content as we can.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys like this video. I know it was a longer one, but we really loved watching this again. And we love talking about it with you guys and deep diving into it.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't just say one or two things about this thing.
No.
Like, you just can't.
No.
So, yeah. Sorry it's a long one, but also not sorry.
You even blew my mind with the Inari. I just didn't.
I totally thought I thought you caught it.
What
but
in the world? Maybe the first time I did. It's just been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
So,
but, like, yeah, honestly.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. If you like this reaction and breakdown video with us, please like, share, and subscribe the video. And we will see you in the next one.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.